Good evening, y'all. I went out tonight, had me a good time, man. Um, I'm a little frustrated, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I'm frustrated. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, man. You can have the world at the palm of your hands, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Culture, manipulation, and culture, influence can ruin or make an individual. You know what I mean? Where you come from matters. What matters to you matter. And the reason why it matters because it dictate your decisions, your actions, your relevancy, and much, much more. Um, and that's a fact. And that's a fact. Um, Pooh is in his position and in this situation because even after 5 years being in prison, he decided and chose not to grow. Not even a little bit. In fact, for the same crime that he was convicted of is the same crime that he went back to jail for, in that order. In that order. People, when we gonna wake up? When we gonna wake up? I mean, there is a diagnosis, and it's called insomnia. You feel me? Where people walk around and they sleep. You feel me? But my people, when we gonna wake up? When is enough enough? You dig? When is enough enough? Growing is a part of life. And they say growing pains. And yeah, it do hurt sometimes to grow and tell yourself the truth and elevate above your element. I'm gonna say that again. Elevate above your element. You are not your current situation. You don't have to buy that. You don't. What's up, everybody? Like and subscribe. What's happening? What's happening? Hello, everyone. You don't have to buy your current situation because you have the ability to change it. And the only reason why is because you're breathing. You alive. You can change your current situations. That ain't who you are. That's just where you are. I appreciate that. Your current situation is not who you are. That's just currently where you are. Receive the message from where you are and identify it and be able to describe it correctly. It's crazy, man. I'm flabbergasted on the Pooh Shiesty situation. Like I don't like I'm trying to grasp it and understand it, but I'm also an adult to where I've been there and done that. I'm not living for nobody but me and my family. I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. I'm not trying to be nothing that I'm not. So, like, help me understand. Help me understand. Why do we constantly be our own worst enemy? Why? Why? I love me some me. I love me some me. And I'm going to do everything in my power and in my essence to avoid me being my worst enemy. Pushaisi just got out of jail, man, for robbery. He's going back to jail for robbery. 5 years in the penitentiary was not enough for him to learn that this isn't the right thing to do. He didn't like his contract. So instead of him using his capabilities and abilities to conversate, because obviously you write great lyrics, you got the #1 single in America. So I don't want to hear that you don't have the ability to conversate or have a conversation. You got the #1 single in America, but you choose to strong arm your way out of your contract as if this is the 1990s and this is what we doing. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, get out of your own way, man. So I'm gonna find a video and we can go over it, man, and hear how this actually transpired and see how he tried to strong arm his way out of his contract. This is crazy. I'm sad for him, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm sick of us playing ourselves, man. I'm sick of this. This is crazy. I don't get it. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the sub. Thank you guys. I like the video. Y'all, we better than this. For real. I don't care what they say about us, how they try to portray us, and how they try to put us up in the public. We're better than this. We're better than this. And I'm not gonna buy into the narrative. I'm not gonna buy into it. It's crazy.
Rapper Pusha
Let's listen to some of this, y'all.
Ice-T and his dad were taken into federal custody along with Memphis rapper Big 30 and several other people in connection to a federal criminal case that is allegedly involving the attempted kidnapping and robbery of Gucci Mane and several others. So a few days ago, there was news that broke that a family home that was linked to Pusha and his father was raided by the feds, right? And at that time, we didn't know why. I reached out to Memphis FBI and police and couldn't get an answer on what was happening. So then this news came out. At that raid, Pusha was arrested, and then later his father was arrested. I want to break down a little bit of what was.
Nah, Drewski is winning. Drewski's telling the truth. That's what our problem is today. Like, America's weak, bro. Like, yes, the truth do hurt, especially if you're a flawed individual and you know you living in flaw. Like, ain't nobody perfect on this earth. I don't see God nowhere walking the face of the earth. If you flawed and someone just so happens to tap into your flawness, yeah, you might feel some type of way, but it is what it is. Change it. The best defense is the best defense is a smooth running offense. Take away what the defense give you. That's the best offense to defense. The best criticism is constructive criticism. It's crazy, man. We got a troll in here, man. One of my moms get buddy up out of here talking crazy. I'm trying to have a real conversation and he in here trolling. Weirdo.
Because there's a bit more. So when he talks about them being at this music studio, so what is alleged in the documents is that RD, who would be allegedly would be Gucci Man, right? Roger Davis. They flew.
Facts. Take away what the defense give you. That's a fact. That's how you're able to elevate and play the game and be able to be competitive within the game. Take what the defense give you. Every play ain't got to be a touchdown or a score or above and beyond Superman type shit. Take what the defense give you. Crawl before you walk.
In with two security people at 1 p.m. that same day. This was January 10th. So they get to the recording studio. The recording studio was closed, but they're then let in. While they're waiting for everything to be like opened and started because they flew in for this like business meeting, right? They turn the game on. Some people go to the liquor store. This business meeting was supposed to be between Pooh Shiesty and RD.
What's crazy is in school, I ain't like history. I ain't like I like the history. Science and math wasn't my forte, but English and history was my forte. What happened to our communication skills and our conflict resolution skills? When did the ability of conversation and figuring things out became obsolete? We can't talk to each other no more. We strong arming now. So to get our way, we gotta pull our weapons now. To get our way, we gotta pull our weapons now. That's what we're doing. This is our conversation. Where, when, why? I don't never want to use this ever in my life, but I would. But I would. It's crazy. People think because they get one of these, they big bad and they're the big bad wolf. Did you think they stopped making these when they made yours? So that's the be all end all because you got a gun? That's the be all end all because you got a gun now? So you bad because you got a gun. This don't make you. If anything, it'll sink you if you don't know what you're dealing with and you don't know who you are.
Who may be a Gucci Man, right? So in that meeting, once it starts, right, they go into a separate little side recording studio. You have allegedly Pooh Shiesty, you allegedly have Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty's father with RD. They're having a conversation about a contract issue. The issue is that Pooh Shiesty allegedly wanted to be released from this contract. According to the documents by police, Pooh Shiesty asks RD, Gucci Man, allegedly to be let out of the contract. RD or Gucci Man replies no. And then Pooh Shiesty allegedly asks one of the men, who is Big 30, to go and grab a bag. Now, this bag was seen on camera by the police. It's a black bag being brought in by just one of the like extra like entourage people that were with Pooh Shiesty and team. So they bring that bag in, and police allege then that they pull out an AK style weapon, a black AK style weapon, and it's pointed at Gucci Man by Pooh Shiesty allegedly. And Gucci Man is then forced.
And that's your form of communication because you heard the word no. That's your form of communication because you heard the word no. That's what we're doing. Because somebody told you no. You ain't never heard no in your life before. Hmm? That's what we're doing. Because he held you accountable for a decision that you made by signing the contract. You said, fuck that. I'm going to be a child and force a scenario from which I agree with by pulling out weapons. Hmm. Okay.
And they also allege that while this is happening, that there is a Big 30 in the room who allegedly is holding a phone and recording Gucci Man on video. And they have Gucci Man allegedly say on video that Pooh Shiesty would be released from this contract as well. And then Pooh Shiesty, according to these docs, looks over to his dad allegedly and says, "Is this good? Like, is the paperwork good?" The dad is alleged to have said, "No, it needs to be dated." They then make Gucci Man date the paperwork, and then they maneuver to another room. While all this is happening in the studio, the other
Like,
people that
comment,
were
and
with Gucci
subscribe.
Man, then there's guns pulled out on them allegedly. They begin to be robbed of different things, various watches. There was like a Louis Vuitton bag that's mentioned in the document. That
So, well, it wasn't enough for me to just have you forcefully sign this contract. I'm gonna take your belongings as well. Not enough for me to forcefully take your, forcefully have you sign a contract, but I'm also gonna take your belongings as well. This is elementary. This is elementary. This is elementary for sure. Like, comment, and subscribe.
and I'm assuming they were probably traveling from somewhere else.
Right.
But there's a moment in all of this where, RD, MMBP, which are all the people that would have been there with Gucci if RD is Gucci, right? Someone says in this complaint that they thought that they were going to be executed because the way that they were all sat down in that second room.
But I'm also thinking in that whole situation, if Gucci said no, I'm not releasing you, would they have killed Gucci Mane in that studio that night? Would they have killed all those individuals because he didn't release them on paper? I mean, I know we got to go, so you'll talk about it next
Yeah, we
hour
got
as
some
well.
more to get into next hour.
I'm so confused with that, and I'm so confused with the fact that Pooh Shiesty just came home a couple of months ago.
Well, a part of his release was that he would be.
What's so diabolical and crazy to me is that he just came home from doing the same thing that he went to jail for. Like, do we not learn? When mama say don't touch that pot because it's hot, and you touch it and it's hot, 9 times out of 10, a normal human being ain't gonna touch the pot again because it's fucking hot. Where is the comprehensions and the learning skills at? He's not that fucking slow. He has the #1 single in America right now. He's not fucking slow. He chose to do this as if it was a smart idea. Who the fuck? I don't get it. And maybe I'm too grown to get it, but I don't fucking get it.
In Texas. Now he was in a halfway house in Texas, and the conditions were mandatory drug testing. He couldn't, be around certain controlled substances. Reporting to probation officers. You can't get in trouble. You can't do any of the things that
Definitely can't be around
firearms, a bunch of different things. Now, his ankle bracelet was actually one of the evidence pieces that police are pointing to with him, because they said that the location monitor on the ankle bracelet put him allegedly at
the
that
studio.
studio. Yeah,
Right.
there.
All the evidence, it sounds like they're just saying that they were all at the studio, right? Which, at the end of the day, you can be in the studio. That's not illegal. Now, everything that happened in the studio, is there footage or any of
So
that?
there are photos from body cam in the complaint. Or the filing. There's photos in the from the body cam of police when they arrived that night, but there's nothing. I mean, you have photos of them entering and exiting from, because it's like an office complex.
Mhm.
But I haven't seen any actual video from inside of the studio when everything was going down yet. But police could add more evidence here, and they probably will.
So the police went that night that it actually happened. So somebody reached out to the police that night.
According to the document, they have photos within the studio from the night of the alleged incident, and those photos are screen grabs from body cam on the officers who showed up.
I seen in social media yesterday they were trying to say that Gucci was working with the police and people were so upset and people were this, that, and the other, but they haven't said yet who reached out, because I see so many different accounts. I seen the camera guy, like I said, had bruises on his neck and on his arms, and there was pictures of that. So
Yes.
that just tells you that he spoke with the police, because how else would they have the pictures, right?
Yeah, yes. I mean, somebody had to, because they ended up, knowing what was happening. Now, Push Ice's attorney Bradford Cohen told me last night that at this time, all they can say is that they're currently looking into the charges and allegations against their client, and as soon as they have more
Yeah, I
info,
believe that, Tony.
more of a further statement. I have reached out.
He died for all of us, Tony. Happy Easter to everybody coming up too, man. Y'all enjoy y'all family. I'm gonna finish off this video, then I'm gonna end this live. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the week, which is Sunday. So let me get to 200 subscribers. I appreciate everybody, man. And tell a friend to come on in. We got room. We're building this thing from the ground up. So y'all stick with me and I'll stick with y'all. We're gonna rock this thing out, man. We coming with content that matters.
Inside as well too, and have not heard anything back. So
Yeah,
yeah.
the whole thing just sounds stupid. I mean, like I said earlier, Pooh Shiesty is a platinum selling artist who has a huge presence with the youth, right? They love him. His record outdid Mariah Carey's record at number one for a couple of weeks. There's no reason why he should be putting himself in that predicament, or his team shouldn't be putting him in that predicament, because now he might have to sit for a long time because of this.
Might. It's Lauren LaRosa telling you to beware of the.
There y'all have it, man. Hey, please don't be your worst enemy. Stay out your way. Help yourself grow. Love yourself so you can have the ability to be able to love someone else and not be alone. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to come on in. We got room, and I promise I treat everybody well. Smooth gang. We out. Stay up.